Hi, Brad Anderson from the Elerts Corporation. You may have already viewed the previous Software House video regarding Event Alert and its integration with the Secure 9000. Now I want to talk for a few minutes about the additional function and value that comes with that cloud solution from Elerts, and it's called CSay. You may be familiar with the campaign from the Department of Homeland Security about see something, say something. Well, part of our cloud service is the ability to provide an app to students, to teachers, to administrators, to nurses in the hospital, where they can actually see something and say something, and it works quite simply. We got an interesting picture here of can a phone stop a bullet? Well, yes, security threats can be reported in seconds using the Elerts CSay app. So let me show you exactly how that works. Like the Event Alert app, I open that app on my smart device, whether it's an Apple or an Android. Once that service has been subscribed through your sales process from Software House, they can also use the CSay app with no limitations. This app is actually quite simple. One, it comes with two buttons, so the interface is very, very easy. The blue button is a call police by default, which means it would call 911. However, the Security Operations Center might have a direct line on that campus or that hospital or that university, so that number can be programmed in. The user of the app could press the red button and essentially use some very simple things within their phone. One, their camera, where I can actually snap off and take a picture from my phone. And if you notice, there was no flash. The reason why we do that is when people want to see something and say something, they generally want to do it discreetly. Secondly, we can drop down a window here of reports. Now this, I've got here crime in progress, illegal parking, suspicious activity. I'll select suspicious activity. That list too can be custom created for your customer. In addition, I can add some additional notes. And when I actually send that report, it's a little bit different communication protocol than what we previously discussed in Event Alert. The idea of CSay is where everybody, mass transit or in the hospital or in the university, takes those reports and that collectively goes up to a Security Operations Center. So it's many people, crowdsourced, reporting to one dispatch or Security Operations Center. Where previously we talked about an event alert during an active shooter type of situation where that information went out among the peers. There was peer-to-peer communication, many-to-many. Two different types of communication protocol, but they come into one single cloud. Again, don't care if they use the Event Alert app, how many they use, and the same thing with CSay. Your customer will have full access to both of those. Now, what are some other things that the app actually does? One of the most powerful parts of the app is what's called the Escort Me functionality. Let me tell you how that works real quick. Everybody on campus today, or pretty much anywhere in the world, has a smartphone. With this app on, we can now use this smart device as a virtual security escort. Here's how it works. We select the Escort Me, and I've got two options. Do I want to use my hand on the screen as the mobile trigger, or do I want to use my headset as the trigger or as a ripcord? Once that screen turns blue, my student can go from point A to point B, and as long as it's plugged in, everything's fine. Somewhere during that point A to point B, and that could be by foot or it could be by vehicle, if they were in duress, they have the option of pulling that ripcord out, and you see that the app is actually making a countdown. It says, I'm safe, or do I need help, or I can do neither of the two. That mobile trigger from that duress sends a GPI interface up to the Secure 9000. We know in the 9000 my student, my staff member is in duress. What's more, we send the actual specific GPS location of where that occurred. So let's think about this. We've gone from the dorm to the parking area, students in duress, uses the ripcord, and instantaneously in the Security Operations Center they receive that and say, whoa, I got a student and I know their name, I know their location, and with an optional integration with video management such as the Victor product or Exact, we can now even know exactly what camera to look at when that occurred. So the app is very similar in the Event Alert app, that it all comes up into a cloud, that a Security Operations Center can see that information, but we've now provided a very nice way to get you from point A to point B without a lot of trouble, and has a very effective, tremendous amount of value with that. What's more, inside the app, we also have what's called alerts down here. The alerts allow the Security Operations Center to send to the people mass notification of lost child, Alzheimer's patient, got a bad guy on campus, where we can send directly to their phone pictures of suspicious activity, suspicious characters. We know the location of them. Look for that guy. So we also have mass notification built into the Elerts CSA app as well as the Event Alert app.